I'm Monique, the mindbody coach, and this morning I woke up with a little bit of tension between my shoulders. Right down the middle, right here. Now in the past I would have thought, maybe I slept funny. Maybe I need to get a massage. I would have rationalized this pain. But this morning I know exactly where it comes from. So I'm going to share some tips with you and what I used to do versus what I do now. So these guys, they used to be my best friends. The balance wheel, the foam roller, and the hand roller. These I used to use all the time, and I would get in all the spaces and I would go to town with my back. The problem with these guys is that you don't always have them around, and if you become dependent on them, it's just one more thing that you have to do in order to move the pain, which is not necessary. But with mind-body work, which is what I do now, we don't just fix the body or the brain. We actually integrate multiple things to make the whole body come back into alignment. Now, what this looks like is a few stretches along with some emotional connection and a little bit of processing through the physical body. I'm going to give you a few stretches and then I'll let you try it out and see how it feels for yourself. Modified version would be feet together. If you can't get them that close, you can do like this. Whatever feels right for your body. But you're going to cross your hands on your knees and go down. Pulling the hips and the legs and the arms and the shoulders all at one time. Come back up, shake it out. Modified version goes like this. Hands behind the head, clasping the fingers, go up to a flat wall. Get as close to it as you can, elbows against it, and just go up and down. And you'll do this maybe about 8 times total. Stretch the arms wide, wiggle out the shoulders. I'm going to show you my version on the ground. Sit back on your knees, elbows on the ground, come forward. If you can move your chin up to where it touches the ground, that's great. If not, use your forehead. You're going to get different stretches. Play around with it, see what feels best for you. Come back up. Maybe do a little cat-cow for a minute. Spread your feet a little wider than hip distance. Cross your arm on each thigh. And as you go down, let your legs bring you out. First, we're opening the hip. We'll stay here for just a moment. Now come up a little bit higher, pulling the thighs out. Maybe let the neck drop if that feels right for you. And just stay here for a few moments, taking a breath. Come back up and shake it out. Maybe you just move your neck for a second and notice. Do you feel more open? Now, what's really going on between the shoulders is shouldering responsibility, carrying the weight or the burden for something or someone, feeling weighed down by life's responsibilities or the world in general. When you feel it right along the spine, right in between those shoulder blades, ask yourself, what am I taking in and just grinding, processing, putting right there in the middle of my back and not letting flow down and out? So if I were doing a full session, I would start with understanding what's going on in the world, in my mind, in my nervous system. And then I would incorporate some movement, some stretches. Things that I just showed you would be a small bite of what I would do in a single session. And then I would pour back in a new way. So that is just a quick example of what could be going on in your body, in between those shoulders. If you wake up feeling sore or stiff, it's not necessarily the way you slept, or that you need a massage, or that you need to go do anything else about it. You just need to understand what's going on between the brain and the heart and bring them into alignment. I'm Monique, the Mind Body Coach, and I hope you enjoyed this. And if you'd like to learn more, just hit follow and subscribe, or DM me for specifics. And if you know that this is correct for you, let's just jump on a Zoom call and talk more. Bye now.